Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Antonia. Hope you guys are doing well. Today I wanted to do a comparison video for you guys because I have both the Super Snug Puff Mid in the regular Super Puff and then the Super Snug Puff Mid in the waterproof version. I'm going to exchange one of them today. I actually bought both of them because one is a gift for my mom for Christmas, but if you guys were not aware, Aritzia was giving away 20% off your total order on the app because they just launched the app, and then you were limited to one Super Puff per account. So I ended up ordering one on my mom's account. Obviously I paid for it because it's her Christmas gift, and then one on my own account. Obviously I paid for it because it was for myself. So I wanted to share with you guys the differences in the two. I also have two different sizes, so that way maybe it will help you guys. Just to recap, everyone, I am typically a size 6, and in the regular Super Puff Long, mine is from 2020. I do own a size extra small, and back in 2020, I was not a size 4 to 6 yet. I was a size 8 to 10. So I want to give you guys some context in that I still obviously wear that jacket. It fits me fine, but I have a regular length Super Puff as well, and I believe that one is in a size small. So the moral of the story is you do need to go in store to try things on just to see for yourself, but it's really hard to tell online. So I'm hoping this video will be helpful for those who are ordering online to kind of still decipher which Super Puff size to go towards and which one is going to be best for you. Now, there is a big price difference between the two. This is the Super Snug Puff Mid in the regular, and this one is $350, I believe. Yes, $350. I got it for my mom in a size medium, so then I got 20% off on that. And then this is the Super Snug Puff in the mid length as well, but this is the 2.0 version, which means it is completely waterproof. It's in a size small, and this one is $450. So it's $100 more than the regular current line. Now, off the bat, you can see that there are some differences. I'm going to move you guys now. I'm just going to stand for this because it's a little bit easier. Off the bat, when you look at the two Super Puffs, you can see that there's a distinctive difference between the two. Now, this one does not have this plastic zipper, whereas it has this kind of seamless zipper because it is supposed to be completely waterproof, so you're not supposed to get wet in this. In my experience, is it really necessary to have a completely waterproof jacket? Not really, because I live in a climate that it snows, it does not rain. Maybe if you're in Vancouver and you are outdoors all the time, then you would want to have this, because that way the rain is not penetrating your jacket and then getting the down of your jacket wet. But because I live in a snowy climate, and for the most part, transit is pretty good, and I also drive basically everywhere, I don't ever have that issue. I don't ever see myself like standing in line outside in the wet, freezing rain, because once it gets that cold, it's not raining, it's snowing. So that's the distinctive differences. I do think this one kind of looks a little bit better. This one looks a little bit puffier, even though it is the Snug Puff version. Now, they're both supposed to deliver warmth up to -30 degrees Celsius. So some quick things to break down. I'm just going to read it off of the tag. It has 800 plus premium downfill, RDS certified. I'm not sure what that means. Designed in Canada, machine washable, downproof construction. It has removable hood, cozy collar, storm soft cuff, cozy brushed pockets, and an interior smart storage pocket. It also has water repellent fabric for the regular version. Fabric is from Japan, and this one is their warmest. So up to -30 degrees Celsius or -22 degrees Fahrenheit. And then let's take a quick look at this one too. I think the warmest one, so extreme warm, where it's like giving you -40 degrees warmth and -40 degrees Fahrenheit warmth, would be the longest version, but don't quote me on that. Let's see what this says. So waterproof garment. This one is 700 plus goose down fill. It's RDS certified, designed in Canada, machine washable, downproof construction, cinchable, weather shield hood, cozy collar, storm soft cuffed, interior smart storage pocket. And then this is made of rain stop, waterproof, and windproof fabric with a soft feel and 2-layer construction. It's sourced from a Japanese mill that specializes in performance fabric. And yeah, it's all waterproof, weatherproof, whatnot. I don't know the difference between -800 downfill and -700. So let me take a quick look. Did a quick search about the fill power, and the higher the number, the larger the goose down clusters are. So this one actually has less, but it is $100 more than the regular one. I don't know if it's worth it, guys. You will get that wind resistance and the waterproof resistance, but I'm going to put them on for you to see. I actually thought I was going to like this one more, but I don't think I do like it as much as the regular Super Puff. So here's a quick look at some details. So you have the Super Puff logo right there. And then this one does not have a removable hood. So there is no Super Puff logo on the back here because your hood is not removable. It is completely stuck on there. Of course, you have the seamless zippers, and even the zippers on the pockets are seamless. It is a double zipper, so you can unzip on the bottom and on the top. There is the pocket on the inside, so you have this pocket here as well. And then, of course, you have the cinchable hood. It does have a Super Puff detail there as well. And then on the string, it also says Super Puff on there. And then it does have a, like, kind of seamless fabric, or like a visor almost. So I'm going to put this on for you guys. It's in a size small. You have a thumb hole, which I really do appreciate. Oh, and then I do want to share with you guys, there is a Super Puff logo on the side as well. So this one is $100 extra, and this is a size small on me. Again, I'm about a size 4 to 6 body type, and I am 5'4" or 163 centimeters. I could wear something bulkier underneath. There is lots of room, although I do feel like I just don't think it looks as nice as the other Super Puff. So it's just not as cozy as I would think it was, even though it is a snug puff, you know what I mean? So you can see it doesn't go all the way down because obviously this is the mid version, and I do think it's a nice change because my long version is so long. But this is what it looks like real quick. And I really like this taupe color. So yeah, I think I might just exchange it for the regular one. I will also save a little bit of money because it's not $450. But do I need a new Super Puff? I think I do want one. I just don't know if I necessarily need one. Well, the goose down in my old Super Puff is like really coming out because like obviously it's a 5-year-old jacket. I'm not gonna stop wearing it obviously, but it's nice to have this option. And just to do a quick 360, this is what it looks like all around. And then with the hood, this is what it looks like. Of course, I have a ponytail on, which is really good because sometimes you put the hood on and the ponytail does not let the hood stay up. This does let the hood stay up, and you have a visor, like a brim here, that will prevent the snow or rain from like dripping onto your eyes, which is a huge pet peeve of mine when it is very wet outside and I'm wearing glasses, because sometimes I need to wear glasses, you know? So that's really nice that I have a ponytail on and the hood is big enough. That's a huge pet peeve of mine when you buy something and the hood is just not big enough. Let's take a look at what the regular Super Puff feels like. One thing I do have to say is I enjoy how it looks like when it's worn open. I think it looks a lot more sleek than the regular Super Puff. This one also has way less branding on it because the regular Super Puff has all these like zippers that say the Super Puff on them, whereas this one is just, it's way less, but you can't take the hood off. Not that I ever do take the hood off. I just love having an option, you know? Here is the regular Snug Puff. And I just want to say, I know it is a size up because this is a size medium. Of course, it's for my mummies. So this isn't technically the size that I would order. I probably would order the small again, but it is just, feels like it's more cozy. I don't know, it feels fluffier, and I don't know if it's because it has that extra 100 fill power, whereas the other one that was $100 more doesn't have it. Because it is not waterproof, I feel like you have a little bit more cushion on the inside of each puff. And the other one, I feel like they've packed it in a little bit tighter, and you have less air within, because probably that way it makes sure that your, I don't know, I guess like your jacket is like fully waterproof or weatherproof. To note down some differences, of course, just aesthetically, you have this tag that says Super Puff. Also, the zipper is not that seamless zipper because, of course, it's a water resistant jacket, not a waterproof jacket. Again, the zippers on the side of the pocket, they also say Super Puff, and you have this like little tag. This also has the Super Puff tag on the side here. Other than that, you do have the dual zipper, so you can unzip it from the bottom if you get a little bit too hot. In terms of the hood, you don't have the visor because it's not meant to be something that's like keeping snow out of your face, I think. But it does still cover your face. It just doesn't have that like extra visor stability because it's like a soft cushiony hood, whereas the other one was like a straight across like shield, if that makes any sense. This hood is also completely detachable. You also have this piece here that kind of wraps around if you really need to, whereas the waterproof version does not. So you could technically clip this down, and then that would be fully on. I'm going to do a quick 360 to show you guys what it looks like. It has the Super Puff logo here, and it also does have it on the back of the neck in case you take the hood off and then you, I don't know, need to show that you're wearing a Super Puff. All in all, I think this one, it just feels a little bit more cozy than the waterproof one. A little bit, I think, if you're not going to be standing outdoors in like torrential downpour, I don't think you really need the waterproof version. Although, if you're skiing a lot, snowboarding a lot, doing a lot of outdoor sports, and this is going to be your jacket for those sports outside, skating even in the snow for hours and hours on end, if you do a lot of markets that are outdoors, if you do a lot of events that are outdoors, then the waterproof version is probably better for you. But for me, I'm not sure if I like it more or less. I am kind of fixated on that 100 less downfill power, because like, why was it more expensive? You know what I mean? So just to quickly show you, see, the nape of the neck also has the Super Puff logo, so you see it twice on the regular one, and the waterproof one you don't, because you cannot detach the hood of it. And they both do have that inner pocket in case you do need to store some stuff away. You see, inner pocket here. And they both have the coat hanger thing in case you do need it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of torn between the two. Now that I've worn it a little more, I'm going to text my friends and see what they say. But what do you guys think? Leave your comments down below, and let me know which one you guys are going for. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to follow me on Instagram _HelloHarley and TikTok @HelloHarley. I've been doing so much on those two platforms. I was doing a lot of like Winners and Marshalls shop with me's. So definitely follow me there. And obviously I do food reviews. So lots of fun on those two platforms. Hope to see you guys soon. And I have a huge Aritzia haul coming up for you guys. I'm just missing a couple of items. So I'm going to wait for those to come in before I film the whole haul video. But yeah, that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!